Hi, and welcome to Rono Roundtable. I'm Mark London. Our special guest today is Dallas, North Carolina native for Montana. How are you doing today?
I'm blessed, man. Can't complain. How you doing?
I'm all right. What got you into music, and who are some of your favorite inspirations?
Got me into music is like just early age, going through like early depression and stuff like that. Like just found the outlet. I was
Really?
writing,
So
yeah.
depression sent you to music,
Yeah.
and you use music as an outlet.
That's what. Yeah, that was my way out. I felt like.
So was it an outlet of therapy or like frustration? So tell me a little bit on music. Like, did you play the music or did you write it? Like, how did it come about?
I played drums, but I didn't really feel like I was getting released until I started writing. But it started off as poetry for real, and it was just a way to say what I wanted to say, but I couldn't say to my parents for real. So so I really would just write it all down, and then one day my brother heard me. He was like, you put that music behind it, you rapping, right? And I was like, nah. And I just fell in love with it since then.
So your one of your siblings heard you actually writing therapy, or what some people might say poetry. But then he's telling you if you put an instrumental to it, you done rapped and made music.
Yeah, and that's what happened. And I've been doing it ever since I was 14. Yeah. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very inspiring.
Yeah, it was a deep moment. Like, when you're doing something you love and you get that moment, it's like, this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
It feels like
for real.
I'm free. And that's what I felt then. So
it wasn't work.
It wasn't work, and it felt like work.
So that's good.
Yeah.
When you can have a job that don't feel like work.
Yeah. That's
the true blessing. So when writing, what inspired you to come up with your lyrics?
Real life situations.
So stuff you were going through.
Stuff I'm going through. If I'm in a different city and I had a good time at a certain place, or if just the vibe or the energy, I write off what I feel.
Okay, so you saying you write off what you feel. A lot of people might not know, but James Harden has a restaurant.
13.
Okay, number 13. You've been there. So tell us a little bit about that experience when you went to James Harden's restaurant.
Man, he gave the best of both worlds. You walk into the building, it's high-end luxury restaurant. So to the right side is like, you can't wear no hats in there. You got to be in the suit. And then if you come back out, you go to the left, and it's more like your vibe, like the hookah and all that. If you go downstairs, you got a full-fledged club.
Yes. So
you can't go inside of 13 without catching the experience. And that's what I really want to do in my music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to be an experience either way you go. Like, whatever you're going through, it's an experience of the club. It's an experience of life, or it's an experience of just feeling good. So.
That's a good way of thinking about it, because we do go through life and experiences. So if you can put music to a moment, when you play that, you can play it back.
Yeah.
And it's like a memory, like flashing back in your head.
It never dies.
Tough.
Yeah.
I like that idea. So who are some of the main people you work with?
I work a lot with, I got 20 on my beat. He's another native of Gastonia. Shout out to him, platinum producer. I work with The Baby. I did a track with The Baby.
Okay.
I did a show with Jacquees. I'm saying like producers like Two Nights is also signed under 20, All Man. I work with some producers out of New York, FaZe, Zone out of Atlanta. So like a lot of people behind the scenes we're working with, just creating a sound. You know what I'm saying? Just connecting with those folks, like.
And you named several different cities. So you named local first. So it's good to work at home and to help out other people.
Yeah,
but
facts.
it's also good to work outside and expand. So by working outside and expanding, what is that doing for you?
It gets you, first of all, it got you at your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Because like when you're around locally, people know you know what I'm saying? Like, we know he do this. But then you go somewhere else, they be like, yo, you sound like this? But I feel like you'll sound better on something like this. And you like, I just tried. So it knocks you out of the comfort zone, because you can only be as great as you can see. You know what I'm saying? And
so some people say you can't see the forest for the trees. So in that scenario, you're looking at one, but you could be vasted, and it could be the whole forest, the whole Amazon.
That's fact. So like it's pretty much saying like, if you at the start of the forest, right, and I only can see the forest, but I don't see you. But if I get up there and meet you, you done seen past the forest already, so I want to take advice from somebody already been through the forest. So now going to these bigger cities, and these bigger producers, they already been up here where I'm trying to go. So why would I not take advice and try to expand what I'm saying, like what I'm seeing? Because they already been through it. They already know direction. Their vision could either work with mine or not. But it's not a problem taking risk on any of it.
That's a good way of thinking about it. Because some people would say that's a risk that they're taking. But on your aspect, you like, what risk am I taking? Because if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah.
It was the effort that I put in.
Yeah, because I believe you can't stop what's God given. If it's given, then it's given.
It's given.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me about how you felt when you found out, pardon me, you were going to be featured in Voltage magazine out of Miami.
Oh man, that's at first I didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, nah, this can't be real. You know, like they sent me the stuff, the paperwork, and I was just, you know, coming out of Gastonia, Dallas, North Carolina. It's not like a lot of media outlets for us as entrepreneurs, artists, and you know, marketing and stuff like that. So to go to Miami or to get hit up from a major platform like that out of Miami, that means I was doing something for our people, our culture, our city. It's like, yo, when you go read this in Miami, people in Miami didn't know about Gastonia, not know about Gastonia.
Right.
So it was more of an honor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like,
so that's what is shocking me when you say it shocked you.
Yeah.
It's like it's supposed. I feel like it's an honor because some artists been doing it for years in Miami or been years in Charlotte and not getting that recognition.
Yeah.
So it's more of like I've made it or listen, now I'm getting solidified.
Yeah. And I say like, I was talking to my team. It was like, this what it feel like to make it. I say, nah, this what it feels like to pray for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this what it feel like to pray for this, because it was times I didn't know if I was gonna make it to the next day. You know what I'm saying? So I prayed for it.
Yeah, that's deep. Like, I was gonna ask you to expand on that because people give up so easy.
Yeah.
Like, so easy.
Yeah, facts.
So I believe in the faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah.
And it depends on everybody's belief.
You can move mountains.
Hey, they say if you concentrate on the mountain long enough, it looked like it moved or it was breathing.
Yeah.
It's your perception.
What the thing about doing this thing when it comes to this music, the music industry in itself, or anything, it's even like going to school, whatever, you got to understand that you're going to experience every emotion. That's the wins, the losses, the smiles, the crying, the sacrifices. A lot of people stop before they even get to the sacrifice part, and that's the hardest part. So if you can't make it through the losses, we all gonna post our wins, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're gonna post them. And that's one thing I really...
And when you say post them, you're talking about social media?
Yeah, social media. We're gonna post them wins. You feel me? Like...
But everybody say that's their life.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Touch base on that.
It's not your life, because the life that we all live is essentially normal, because we all gotta face certain demons every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the normal life is waking up and still dealing with family curses, generational curses. That's you
Talk about it.
You can't escape those. Don't care how much money you got or what you're doing. So but you're not posting that. So when you got the young kids, I don't know if you got kids now, but I got kids.
Yes, I do.
So when
starting.
Yeah. I'll say I'm 9 years in the game with the kids. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, y'all can get some advice from you.
You can.
I got 305.
Oh, whoa. so like when my son or both my boys get on social media and all they see is Lamborghinis and winning and winning and winning, I be like, yo, stop looking at that. You know why? Because you see what daddy gonna accomplish, right? But you also see your daddy cry. You ain't never seen these people post they crying, right? I say, so it's fake. What you see, what I do is real, because I done cried in front of y'all. You done see me cry, you done see me go buy new cars, you done see me get diamond chains.
That is deep.
So that's one thing I hate. That's what we gotta change. We gotta change the fact that we gotta normalize posting what it look like to lose a little bit. So when you're going through those 5 emotions, you understand losing is one of those. And when you lose, that don't mean you don't ever have to sacrifice.
So I got a question. Have you ever heard of DDG?
Yeah.
They say that's why he made it. He got an emotion. He's the product, but he made people attract to him like Apple with an emotion.
Yeah.
And he made it. That's how he made it so fast.
He documented everything.
Yes.
The L's, the wins. So yeah.
Okay. What have you done? Any over the road tours?
Yeah, man. I so like this past couple months I've touched Atlanta. We did Miami. We would have been in Baltimore, San Antonio, Austin, Texas, Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas. Of course, home. So yeah, just wherever it pops up, I'm going. Like, you know, if I'm invited out, I'm going to do it. Right now, working on South by Southwest. I'm going to do a whole media run in Austin. So yeah, that's one of the most humbling experiences that I've had is working on the road. Cause you know
What expand on that? What makes you say that?
Cause you know, like we sit back and we watch things happen, like again on social media, and like I always dream big. I teach my kids to dream big, but I always had the smallest goals. So I never chased the big ones first.
So you got to minute details that compound on each other to make the bigger.
Man, I felt like when I got in the Sprinter, I had made it.
What?
Yeah, no, facts.
Well, yeah.
Because that was one of my goals. I want to be able to ride in the Sprinter.
An accomplishment.
That was an accomplishment.
Okay.
I want to ride in the Sprinter. My manager was laughing like you did. What?
I'm a manager too.
He was laughing like this. What you wanted? I was like, I want to ride in the Sprinter and be able to take a picture getting out of the Sprinter.
Right.
So when I done that, I was like, I'm on my way.
Okay.
So when I step on stage and I remember doing shows in Gastonia and I only had like 10 people out there. And then we go to Miami and you got like 20,000 people. You sit on stage and, you know, you talking like DJ A1 and stuff like that, and then you getting your shout outs or whatever not. That's like, whoa, humbling moments. You know what I'm saying? To sit at the table and have my mom pray over me signing my contract. You know what I'm saying? Those are small things. Now I done knocked the small things out. Now it's time to go platinum. Right. Now it's time to the headline the international tour. Now we're going to the bigger things. But in order to get to the bigger things, you got to knock out the small ones first. In order to get a win, you got to knock out the L's. It's all the same thing, just in different realms.
Oh, hey, like your brother said, I think that was a bar right there.
Poetic, right?
All right, for the people who haven't heard your music and can give them a sneak peek of your style, where can they find it?
Apple Music, Spotify. You follow me on Instagram at Ivy Montana Official. You get on me at all platforms. I'm TikTok, East Coast Tanner. It's clips of me rapping on there. It's clips of me having like in the studio. My website as well, formontana.com. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. But you definitely can tap in at any moment. Okay.
Where can the people go to hear your music? Do you have a website?
Yeah, formontana.com.
Formontana.com. Yeah,
so it's IV, it's a Roman numeral 4, montana.com, and it keeps you up to date with the show dates, the new music, it's exclusive content gonna be on there. Like, it might be some stuff on there that never gonna hit no other platform, but it's strictly for people to subscribe to, and it's free, so you ain't worry about paying nothing. I just want people tapped in.
Okay. Yeah. Say it again, because when you say For Montana, people gonna say 4 or put the 4. So tell them how to do the Roman numeral, because that's back in the day. Some people don't know what Roman numerals is. Some of the kids.
So IV. So the letter I, letter V, Montana. So 4 and then Montana. So just a little bit on the name part. For Montana is like the 4 means 4 different reasons I was doing music with myself, my grandmother, the great generation of Curtis, and for my mom. So that's where we got the 4 from. And then Montana is mountains. So mountains, you got to go through every mountain in life. You got to go up the hill, go down into the valley.
So it's a deeper meaning.
It's a deep, yeah. It ain't just because it sounds like I really thought it out. Like the 4 reasons behind the way I live. And then when you living, you got to have mountains. You got to go through trials and tribulations. Like I'm a big advocate for understanding what you're going through and not stopping. So if you get to the top of the mountain, what you gonna do? Just stay at the top forever? You got to understand, you got to come down and go into the valley to build more character. Like if I would've got on a Sprinter van and said, I made it to the top, would I be sitting here talking to you?
No, you wouldn't.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I like how you double back and put that into connotation. Mm-hmm. That's deep. Yeah. And for the young people out there, listen. He didn't stop at the Sprinter. He thought that was his goal.
Yeah, I didn't stop.
But he didn't stop. But then today, he doing his homework. He showed up with us to be one of our guests.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching us today at Rondo Round Table. My name is Mark London, and we have 4 Montana here today. And thank you, Montana, for joining us.
Hey, wait. I can't let the people go yet.
What's going on?
Because I'm a star dog.
What's up?
And I can't leave this platform without blessing y'all with just like a little song, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Because we talked about the struggles, right?
Yeah, we did.
We talked about the victories, and like I got a verse kind of around that, you know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
kind of tweak it up because I don't, I got the young kids. I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm gonna get the point across.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I heard everything under the sun. When it came down to it, getting it done, I was sitting in the rooms, I was stressed out. They had counted out, but I prayed up. And when the blessings started coming down, people started coming around. Girls want to mess around, but I ain't with it. Now I'm riding in the city. Low key, you don't even know when I'm in the city, I'm low key. We ain't sharing locations, we ain't linking up. And I ain't speaking on the business, we ain't close enough. I've been to IV for a lot of situations when I needed people. They were full of hesitation, now I'm D&D. Important people know how to reach me. Life had to come around and teach me. Money changed everything but me. I was talking to the higher up. How to learn you can't pray enough. It's new levels, new devils. How to get my faith strong enough. You can't stop what's God given or really living. I stayed down, I prayed up until it all happened. Thank y'all for having me at the round table.
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, I love that. Hey,
for sure.
Gaston County on the map.
Yeah, let's get
Tap in.
Keep it real with a I've been through some can't ride with you ain't with this can't with you be bumping lips. So I'm riding lonely. Take these shots by my lonely. I gave my